skating, boos, and he pays the price as he gets sacked by Vincent Smith at the 8-yard line. The Cowboys did not have one linebacker sack all of last season, and they start this season with a linebacker sack. And 21, Charles Haley, the newest Cowboy, number 94, and that's Biner, tackled behind the line of scrimmage by Jimmy Jones. So a most auspicious beginning for a defensive unit that is suspect. Noisy. 3rd and 24 at the 6 with Monk in motion. And rip and throw is low, intended for Biner. And so the Dallas defense will probably dictate in the long run the ultimate success or lack thereof for this team this year, and they couldn't have a better first series. Sets up at the back of the end zone, fields the high snap, and the kick is blocked out of the end zone. It's 2-0 Dallas. Isaac Holt with the block.
His 4th career block punt. Isaac Holt, who somehow gets it done, makes the play. Watch number 30.
Green start for Dallas. 3rd and 8 from the 18-yard line. Aikman with a lot of poise, hits Johnston, seeks the first down, and gets it. Knew exactly where he had to go. Lunged forward, stopped by Mays. First down, Dallas, for the unheralded Darrell Johnson.
Not much on 1st and 2nd, converting on 3rd and long.
5 minutes into the game, 2-0 Cowboys. Emmitt Smith gets a nice block from Johnson, and then picks his way up to the 34-yard line, turning next to nothing into about a 6-yard pickup, stopped by Brad Edwards. 3rd and a short 2 at the 35-yard line with Novacek in motion, and Aikman's going to throw for it and gets it. Hits Novacek, and Novacek, after being bounced back, thrusts forward again. First down at the 38-yard line. Obviously, you might say 1 and 15. And right now they're talking about a Super Bowl.
The one game they won was Washington again.
Yeah, amazingly. At RFK. 2nd and 10. Again, good protection. The pass is caught by Irvin up at the 43-yard line of the Redskins.
And catch the ball.
On first down, here's Smith. He gets 4. So this drive, which began at the 16-yard line after a penalty on a run back, has advanced to the Washington 39 drive. 2nd and 6, and Aikman, a short drop, throws. That's another first down. Alvin Harper wrestled back from the 30, and here comes a late flag.
Right shoulder.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness on the defense. Number 27.
Edwards now in motion. First down at the 14. Emmitt Smith gets knocked backwards by Brad Edwards, coming 2nd and 7 at the 11. Emmitt Smith, he takes it to the 5-yard line. He's a little short of the first down. Charles Mann with the tackle against Washington. 3rd and 1 from the 5. Emmitt Smith again, picking his way through for a first down and a touchdown. The football for more than half of the first quarter. 3:57 remaining. Opening period in Dallas. 9-0 Cowboys. Here on first down, Emmitt Smith reversing field up past the 35. Finally tackled at the 43-yard line. Dragged down by Andre Collins. 10 at the 43. Aikman under some pressure. Throws to Johnston. He slips a tackle, and Darrell Johnston takes off for a first down to the 40-yard line.
A lot of DBs in the league complain about his use of the hands, and you saw it there.
Emmitt Smith exploits the hole, takes it to the 29-yard line, close to a first down, tackled by Copeland, the 30-yard line.
Let's see who wins the battle up front.
Dallas, big, Johnston, 14 yards, first down at the 16. Stopped by Edwards. Comes back in. He's set to the top of the screen. 3rd and 9 at the 15. Aikman under some pressure this time. Steps up, throws too hard off the hand of Kelvin Martin at the goal line. The Texas Tech, Lynn Elliott, Burline holds, and Elliott's kick hits the upright. 62 yards, but they come up empty, and here are the Skins now on first down. And Rippon going deep, and he hits Art Monk, and Monk makes the 802nd catch of his illustrious career, and it's good for a 27-yard gain. He is bounced out of bounds by James Washington. Second down and 10, and a fumble at the 47-yard line. Dallas has it. Recovery by Kenneth Gant, the safety. First down, Dallas at the Skins 46. Emmitt Smith, vintage Smith, gain of 10 to the 36-yard line.
They're talking big, they're playing big.
Second and 9, and Aikman throws a wobbly pass that Mayu picks off inside the 20-yard line. And Martin Mayu gets banged down by Emmitt Smith at the 41 as they pat each other on the helmets. At the 42-yard line, Ernest Biner picks up the first down.
In possession of the ball. Let's look and see. Oh, but what a great play.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very close.
Yes. The other side of that is he should not have been given the yardage that he got up and gained after the INT.
Best receivers against Mayhew.
5:15 remaining in the half from the 46-yard line. Here is Ernest Biner. Cuts it back. Brown can't make the tackle. Sloppy tackling. And Gant finally runs him out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Clark and Monk stack to the right side, and Rippon goes for the wide-open Clark, and a touchdown. And so Mayhew's interception completely turning it around.
The Redskins was declined.
First down for the Cowboys now, and a leaping catch is made at the 43-yard line by Michael Irvin.
Half of a preseason opener than maybe we had a right to expect. A lot of exceptional plays.
A lot of great catches. 1:21 to go in the half. Aikman throws wide open is Irvin, and that's another first down at the 26-yard line. It's third down and 10 at the 26-yard line. 1:07 remaining in the first half. Again, Dallas without a timeout. Third and 10. Lofted for Harper. Touchdown.
Darrell Green, the victim, and Harper may have got away with a little bit of pushing off.
The contact to watch for is going to be inside the 10-yard line. Now Harper's just working to the outside. Green gives him the outside. Now there's the right arm of Harper, and there's a shove, gain separation. That, the way I look at it, I think that's offensive interference, but it's also well disguised, and it goes on all the time. I'm not sure that's enough that you take anything away from Alvin Harper and what he did.
You make it look like you're struggling, and just that little bit of an arm, I can assure you, if you're trying to cover a man, is enough to slow you down. And look at Darrell Green. He's almost pushed over backwards. I think Darrell Green was confident he was going to draw a flag.
And a first half very much dominated by the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm sure they'll be reminded that they came from behind last year on a Monday night game here in Texas Stadium. But they are going to have to play a noticeably better second half than they did here in the first.
Halftime score, Dallas 16, Washington 7, and we'll return with halftime activities after this message from the National Football League and a word from our ABC station. Rippon, after an off-and-on performance, mainly off in the first half, gives it to Ernest Biner, and that's a big hole through the middle and up to the 37-yard line. And let's take a look at the numbers through the first 30 minutes of play. Dominated by the team on the right side, the Dallas Cowboys.
And you can see the opponent's points off turnovers. You can see that the turnovers were 1 each. But the Cowboys gave up 7 points, went 55 yards in the air.
Second and 10. Biner makes the catch, breaks the tackle, picks up the first down, takes it into Cowboy territory. Rippon, under a lot of pressure, just throws it away because Leon Lett came blasting through, number 78. Second and 8. That time the rush came from the outside, but somehow, some way, Michael Irvin is able to make the catch, and there's a flag down.
I don't only to catch the ball, but to get clear beforehand.
Personal foul. Defense, number 58, hitting the quarterback with the crown of his helmet. 15 yards, first down.
From the 43-yard line on first down, here's Smith on a delay, picking and threading and bouncing down to the 35 for a gain of 8. 2nd and 1 at the 35-yard line.
He'll be thrilled.
Here's Emmitt Smith, picking up 7 on his way to 100 yards, first down at the 28. That's left in the third. Cowboys lead 16-7. Swing it to Emmitt Smith. And he is finally knocked down by Raven Caldwell after Wilbur Marshall turned him back inside.
Too many Emmets out here.
39.
Glad Emmett Kelly's not here.
That picked off, and that's exactly what the Skins needed. Brad Edwards, and he runs it all the way back to the 36-yard line. And that is exactly what the Redskins needed right there. The 5. Skins are...
They won't get it off.
In a position where they barely get it off, and then Rippon loses the ball as he gets sacked at the 33 by Haley and gets it back.
And Mark Rippon should know better. That's a play where the advantage goes to the defense. The crowd noise a factor there, but that was over on the first step as Haley moved and Lachey did.
Nice save by Goodburn on a bad snap, and then it's his best kick of the night in terms of yards in the air. And Martin runs it back from the 20. He's out in front. Martin's going to go all the way for a Dallas touchdown. No flag. Belongs to the Cowboys. 2nd down and 8. Here's Art Monk. Lurching forward to the 33. Larry Brown with the ankle tackle.
Also came in with a 132-game consecutive streak.
Here's Gary Clark. He gets surrounded by a trio of Cowboys and is tackled at the 42.
Playing quarterback.
2nd and 1 at the 42-yard line. And Ricky Irvin's hit by Leon Lett, but might have enough for a first down up at the 44-yard line, and he does. For the Mark Schlereth, he is now out. Jacoby's out, and Ray Brown is in. And here is Sanders on an end around, and he wishes that play hadn't been called. Kenneth Gant for Washington. 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Cowboys lead by 16.
Haley's back in as well.
Yep. And Rippon has it batted back, and that's about as far back as you can bat a ball, almost 20 yards. And finally, did they get it? I think they're going to get it as Clark makes the catch, and his forward progress does net him the first.
Draft choice in only his second year.
Jimmy Jones back in for Dallas on 2nd and 6. Open is Irvin. Irvin loses the football. Loose on the sideline, but Washington maintains possession. Ricky Irvin's able to scramble back up and get it after Kenneth Gant with a hellacious hit. Well, it wasn't so hellacious, but it knocked the ball loose. Third down and 6
I think it was.
at the 41-yard line. Irvin's again spinning, and Irvin's takes Bates across the 35, and he picks up the first down.
William and Mary to watch him play and saw Green in the process.
Rippon on 2nd and 4 throws complete, very close to a first down to the tight end, Don Warren. Do you keep Riggs or do you keep Green?
It's called the future.
They just get the play off. The third period ends on this pass out of the end zone. Intended for Clark. He looks for an interference call from the side judge. And there is a flag down at the 6-yard line.
Offensive pass interference against the offense, number 84. 10-yard penalty. Repeat the down. First down. This is the end of the third quarter.
Has ever had. This one is 49 yards, held by Rutledge, and Lohmiller just loves this ballpark. Right down the middle.
8 Plan B players, 8 first-round draft picks, and 6 second-round picks, and they're growing up.
Emmitt Smith. First down, 17-yard gain to the 37-yard line. And again, Emmitt Smith doing in the Skins. A team that's been so tough to run against in recent years, and Emmitt Smith keeps going up into triple figures against them. From the 37-yard line, Alfredo Roberts in motion. Give it to Smith again. Big enough hole. Out to the 42, and they're opening up some nice holes for Emmitt Smith, and of course they're also going to get a guy, Stepnoski, who a lot of people think is their best offensive lineman back maybe next week.
As much last night, he was really concerned, and I don't think he was just being the worrisome Joe Gibbs that you usually have. He was puzzled by it all. He's been there.
Yep. From the 28-yard line, catch is made by Ricky Sanders up at the 40-yard line. Oh, Cowboys up by 13. Ripping with time, and a leaping, juggling catch is made up at the 49-yard line. The Cowboys are saying no, sir, but Gary Clark did come down with a football.
Comes down and actually cradles in the arm of Clark.
Rippon throws, it's intercepted, but there's a flag down. James Washington has it. There was no Redskin near it.
Ricky Sanders doesn't have his jersey on, I know that.
Shoulder pad was torn right out of Ricky Sanders' jersey. I think that's probably going to be the call.
That's a pretty good indication.
Illegal contact. Defense, number 37, 5-yard penalty, first down.
Cowboy offense exhorting the defense. Monk in motion. Here comes Haley with a spin move. Rippon throws, gets it away. Catch is made by Biner, knocked down by Gant. Short of the first down. Defensive alignment. And after the short count, looking to the right, lofting it for Monk, who turns around, can't make the catch, but draws the flag. Isaac holding him. Under 6 minutes to go. Cowboys up by 13. They have to get to the 17, and Rippon going for it all, and that is incomplete. Out of bounds, intended for Gary Clark, and not even close. Ray Horton there to bust it up.
Cowboys in 89.
Second and 4 up at the 34 as the clock ticks down. Dallas up by 13 points. Emmitt Smith again, picking his way close to a first down. Tackle just past the 38-yard line. Smith. First down, the 38-yard line. And to add to that total, picking up about 4 more. Copeland and others in on the tackle up at the 42-yard line.
Jones, the middle linebacker, is a starter. That's where they needed the work.
Second and 6. And it's Darrell Johnston making the catch, picking up the first down, staying in bounds at the 46-yard line.
They're doing it with a good football team.
Second and 9 at the 44-yard line. Here is Emmitt Smith again. He picks up 3 yards here. He now has 139, and I guess the only mystery is whether he'll be the leading ground gainer in the league after tonight. At the moment, Terry Allen of the Vikings with 140 yesterday, including several in overtime.
Those are
Yes. Third and 6 at the 41-yard line. Aikman seeking to convert to the 30-yard line, and that should just about wrap it up to Michael Irvin. Smith Green, Bob Simon, and the entire gang. Dennis Szabo and Jim Licata.
And our golf pro, Billy Edwards, on the sideline.
Yes, sir. Off and running in year 23, and the Dallas Cowboys are off and running in the NFC East along with the Philadelphia Eagles as the Cowboys are in command tonight and win it by a score of 23-10.